One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
When he was jogging the whole time, I had to get on him and try to make him run faster. Like, look at him, bro. Oh, no, bro, this game. This game, dog, I'm telling you.
That's simple.
Hurry up. Look at this fool, man. I had to actually get on him. Look, he just jogging. Yeah, he ain't running fast. And when I get on him, he start running. Well, really, he just slow, to be honest. That looked like he jogging to me. Then he started running fast when I got on him.
Not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a
defense is
to
terrible.
put that ball up in
We
the
have
air,
to score
keep
50
it away
a
from
game.
the safety. He does just that. Receiver
win.
comes down with the catch.
50.
Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Boise State Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be
Bro, let me
challenge.
slide. God, dog. I'm over here tapping it. That's crazy.
See another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate.
Over pressing, I'm talking about pressing
They
X,
were
bro.
in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Snagged out of the air. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The throw. Working that left side now. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Tempo and overdrive.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the...
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Defense playing a bail technique. Running into the open space. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Boston College will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. At the 45 on his way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Second down, he'll throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Manning. Snowed under by the defense.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The Broncos are flying down the field.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Zings it complete to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Manning. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. 22 water. 22 water. Right on the money. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Boise State, 14. Boston College, 7.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
21. Boston College, 7.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Boston College right back to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. Across the 45. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Got the back over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Boston College, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than...
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Finds space on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Whitted. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Boston College,
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Wide open spaces. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Gets it out fast. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Boston College.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Broncos want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets past the marker. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Broncos are in the red zone.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Snags it quickly on the left.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Finds a man in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. He'll do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop. And he's...
Touchdown, Boston College! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the 2-point try. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Boston College, 29.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he added the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Boston College, 29.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try to get the edge on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up. And
there he goes! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This Boston College offense has it working. Give to the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go.
The give to the tailback. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens.
Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Boston College, 37.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They'll give it to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Downfield. Connection to the right. Touchdown Broncos! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
In order to win this game, every game is like
on to protect this lead.
Now we got to score 60 to win.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
We can't get a stop on defense at all. They're just doing whatever they want.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Boston College wants to play fast.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver.
Who is on this side of the field? Yeah, this
through.
Look.
Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Wants to throw it. Slips a tackle. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down.
Just let him scramble.
And he'll race it
crazy,
to
man.
Touchdown, Boston College.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. Fourth down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They want that clock
Hey,
to
yeah,
run.
just push him right there to me.
This junior
Push him
making
over there
his
where I'm
presence felt and making the stop after a short
Oh.
gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Running to the left. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Oh, we're going to run out the clock.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? With the run on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Boston College, 45.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Should have went
No
for 2.
more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. With the win today, they're now bowl
That's for
eligible.
31 in the
That's certainly worth
second
celebrating,
quarter.
at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve.
Not on
You know, at the
defense.
end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Man, it was going crazy. Hey, we got to score. We got to score so many points just to win. Okay, we got a 5-star coming in. There we go. George Biggs. Tight end coming in. That'll pick. Well, we ain't got nobody. Okay, somebody. Hey, I'm like, dang, bro, I know my running back been killing this shit. What's going on? I know these boys ain't got no yards. Got 25 touchdowns. What I got? I'm right behind. You want to transfer as soon as I get here. Look, I done already topped. You know what I'm saying? I done already outdid what what you had going on last season. In 8 games. I done already outdid that. And you already done transferred before you come from Oregon. You sad. That's what it is. You sad. Well, hey, we ain't gonna get our hopes up. Hey, we're right around the bend. I tell you that much. right around the bend. We gotta play Miami and Wisconsin. Everybody decided to be good. Look at all the teams that, 8-1, 8-0, 7-1, 7-2, 6-2, 8-0, 6-2, 5-3. It's all good, but yeah, man, that's a wrap, man. I'm out. Been on this game. Might as well say 3 hours. I'm out.